Good morning, everyone. My name is Masukume, and I'll be taking you through a poster presentation entitled Tracking Chlorophyll Fluorescence as an Indicator of Crop Growth Efficiency in Amaranthus cruentus. Climate change and its associated impacts has led to a renewed interest in introduction and production of pseudograin crops like Amaranthus cruentus. This is due to the ability of Amaranthus cruentus to withstand adverse environmental conditions, as well as the associated derived benefits of the leafy green vegetables and grain which can be harvested, and these provide a high quality nutrition. To enable the assessment of what is known as crop vitality, measurements of photosynthetic efficiency are vital. And these measurements involve changes in the chlorophyll fluorescence arising mainly from PS2 system, and this provide information on almost all aspects of photosynthesis. And this process can be used, or this method can be used to accurately probe photosynthetic performance of different leaves on the same plant. With this in mind, the aim of this project was to assess the photosynthetic performance of different leaves on the same stock, and to assess crop vitality using a novel, non-destructive, high-throughput method of fast chlorophyll fluorescence induction kinetics. The objectives of this study: the study hypothesized that photosynthetic performance of leaves on the same stock shifts with crop growth stage and physiological maturity. Materials and methods: the experiment was conducted at Northwest University under potted environments where the Amaranthus cruentus was grown on biotic and abiotic stress-free conditions. The plants were dark adapted for an hour prior to measurements of the chlorophyll fluorescence measurements using a hand PE. Data was collected on AV over FM, PI abs, PI total, as well as the driving force total. Measurements were taken, and the plant leaves were divided into quarters, in which the first quarter was the 5 to 10 leaf, and the second quarter was leaf number 11 to 16, third quarter was leaf number 17 to 22, and the fourth quarter was leaf number 23 to 28. And all these all the leaves within each quarter were pulled, and the averages were plotted as shown. The results show that the maximum quantum yield of PS2 photochemistry, PI total, as well as the driving force total decreased with an increase in the demand of photoassimilates towards booting. This can be shown in Fig 1B, where we can take, for example, PI total. There was a shift in the different quarters with respect to PI total, where we can see that first quarter and the second quarter, the peak was reached at 9 weeks after planting, whereas the third quarter and the fourth quarter, where the peaks were reached at 10 and 12 weeks after planting, respectively. This shift, it entails the shift in the PI total for the different leaf quarters entails the shift in the photosynthetic efficiency of the different leaves, and this can confirm that leaf age is a factor in terms of photosynthetic efficiency, as younger leaves become more source of photoassimilates, and older leaves becoming the stronger sinks for photoassimilates. Also, taking a look on the efficiency with which electrons from the intersystem electron carriers is transferred to reduce end electron acceptor in the PS1, we can see that there was a reduction in the amount in this parameter as shown in Fig 1C, where first quarter and third quarter recorded the list values. From this study, we can conclude that leaf age is an important factor that influences the fate of photochemistry, and photosynthetic leaf performance of plant shifts from the bottom leaves towards the newly grown leaves, and this indicates that the new leaves will be acting as stronger sources, while the older leaves become the stronger sinks for photoassimilates. I thank you.